back to Eastwick Cottage Garden. It is the end of a work day, and I would like to get some garden cleanup done. The weather has warmed up a little bit. It's going to be nice for the next few days. So there's a bunch of stuff I'd like to get done, and I thought, no better time than the present. So I thought you'd like to come along with me. I will turn the camera around and show you some of the things I'd like to get accomplished, and I will set the camera up and then we'll get going. We've had a lot of rain, and it has washed the mulch over this walkway. So I think actually eventually I want to take up all of this wood chip mulch because it floats in water. Wood floats. And so I was going to replace the mulch with compost. I like the compost better. It seems to stay on the ground better. Also is more beneficial to the soil. So I think we're going to go that route. But that'll be for later in the season. So what I want to get done, you can see some of the plants. There's two of the scabiosa that I had bought that you saw me show you from the garden shopping at Gasper. But I'd like to get some things cleaned up. Here I want to clean up some of the daisies they still have green growth, but I want to cut off all the seed heads. I want to clean up my Amsonia. It's just sticks right now. So I want to clean up some of that. And then I have some scabiosa over here that I need to clean up. So there's some Heliopsis here that's dried. I need to get that cleaned up. I have some black-eyed Susans, a phlox. I have some echinacea standing up there that needs to get done. These are some daylilies, and that needs to get done. So there's a bunch here that I'd like to get done. I'm not going to work on the roses today. I'm going to save them for Saturday. I'm actually going to do another video about rose pruning in general. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 roses in here that I need to prune. And then I have a couple of other roses around the property that I need to get done too. So anyway, we're going to go to it and see how much we could get done today. I'm going to focus in where, for reference, I'm in what I call the fenced-in garden, which used to be a 400 square foot vegetable bed, but now it's a perennial garden. So we're just going to get this cleaned up and ready for the season. Well, it's officially dark, so I'm calling it quits for today. We got pretty much most of this flower bed done, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to continue on with doing the yard cleanup over the next few days since the weather is going to be nice. So I will take you along for that. See you in a bit for the rest. Hi everyone, it is day 2 of garden cleanup. So I'm going to tackle the bed, the front and side borders of the bed that I was working on yesterday, but I'm going to start over here. Some of the stuff is going to stay. like my silver mound, the Artemisia silver mound. I'm going to keep that here for a minute, because it's still February and we might have some cold nights, so I want the crown to be protected. I still haven't decided if I'm going to keep it or not. We'll see what it does next year. Anyway, so I'm going to set the camera up and we're going to get started. So I realized I forgot to do an overview of the cleanup in this area. This is the area that I call my orchard bed. I actually started putting this bed in around May of last year. So everything in here is new, and there are a lot of plants in here that are new to me. I started out using the Stir-A-Hoe to clean out some of the weeds. This is very heavily mulched, so there weren't that many weeds in there. And I'm actually trimming back the catmint that I just got from Gasper. And oops, yeah, I dropped that. Okay, so we're back to doing some weeding with the Stir-A-Hoe. And so I was cleaning out, what you saw me cleaning out before was some, oh my goodness, salvia. Sorry, totally forgot the name of it. Salvia. So I have 6 plants of that. So I have repeating patterns in this bed. So I was cleaning out the salvia, and then I just did some of the yarrow, and now I'm back to cleaning out the second set of the salvia in further down in the bed. These salvia I actually got from Bluestone Perennials, the second set, and they were really, really small, and they grew so much this season. I really like Bluestone Perennials flowers. So they come in like 4-inch pots, but they perform really well, and they have a wonderful guarantee on their products. So doing some cleaning out of some of the leaves. I'm not cleaning out all of the leaves, because I want to leave some for the beneficial insects, but I just wanted to kind of clean it up because it looked a bit ratty since I cleaned out the salvia, and they were like wrapped around that, and some of the yarrow. So I'm tuning up some of the yarrow here, and trimming back some of the, I have some dianthus there. I trimmed a little bit of that off. And then right now I'm cleaning up, there's like 3 yarrow plants here, so I'm trimming them back. They stayed green most of the winter, but they've died back some, so just cleaning it up and leaving the green mounds in the middle. At the bottom of the screen you can see that there's some Liriope, that's called Liriope Big Blue. It's a non-variegated kind. I'm not really familiar with that one, so I'm just leaving that to see what that does. But here I'm in back to the fenced-in garden bed, the outside of the fenced-in garden bed, and I'm cleaning up this Liriope that is the variegated Liriope. So getting that cleaned up, and there's a second mound there that I have done, so I'm cleaning that up as well, and doing some more, just cleaning out of the some of the weeds with the Stir-A-Hoe. But you can see there's a lot of mulch in there, so there's not a whole lot of weeds in this area. So I just pretty much went through and tuned up this front of this bed, and I'll give a further detail in my closeout later on. Okay folks, so that is about it for today. I'll be back at it probably tomorrow for some rose pruning, but I just wanted to take you along with me for cleaning up some of the areas in the garden. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what we got done so far. So this is the garden bed that's in the front of the fenced-in garden here, which is where I was working yesterday. So I just wanted to clean up this a bit. I still have to do some raking. I'm kind of leaving the leaves a little bit, for the remaining beneficial insects that are doing their thing until the spring comes. So anyway, so this is you saw me using the Stir-A-Hoe to clean out some of the weeds. I still have to rake out some of the plants. This is the Liriope, so I trimmed that back a bit. So I have 2 of those in here. I didn't touch, this is Candy Tuft or Iberis. I didn't touch that. Here we have Thuja Pancake, Arborvitae. So I didn't do anything with that. It's gonna green out again when the weather warms up. And I didn't do anything with this Dianthus here. And here is, I'll come and clean this up later in the season. This is okay, I can't remember it. I will put the name on there. Oh my goodness, I have several of these in here. I'll remember the name as I'm walking down here. If not, I'll put it on screen. So this is the other Liriope that I cleaned back. It's a variegated kind, and I didn't do anything with this massive Dianthus. I just can't believe how big it's gotten. But I just wanted to show you that I trimmed these leaves back earlier. But look at how pretty. Ugh, a hellebore. I'm so excited. So pretty. And I didn't do anything here with the heuchera. These are evergreen, and this one looks pretty good still, so I didn't do anything with that. So inside the garden bed, I'm going to try to walk around here slowly. I have to get to the gate because I have all my gear in the way of the gate. Let me see. I'm going to move these out here for a minute. I think my phone is running out of battery, so I need to hurry up and show you what we did here yesterday. We'll be back in this area tomorrow for the rose cleanup. So in here, I trimmed back. I still have to rake and stuff. I'm going to wait till after the roses get cleaned up. I trimmed back my garlic chives. If you don't have garlic chives, you need to get them. However, I will caution, do not let them go to seed because you will have them everywhere, or put them in a pot. I cleaned up, this is the herb row, so there's some oregano here that I cleaned up, and here's some lemon balm here. I cleaned that up a bit. Over here was some lily, daylily, so I cleaned that up, and the black-eyed Susans, and there's a balloon flower that was there, some echinacea, some of the daisies, pardon the airplane. I had some scabiosa or pincushion flower here. I just trimmed that back a bit. I'm trying to think of what else is in here. And back here a bit here, I'm going to trim back the ivy a little later. But back here, you can see I trimmed back my hydrangea. This is a little lime hydrangea, so I trimmed that back. Tomorrow, this beast is going to be brought down to the ground, pretty much. So back here, wow, I see that a squirrel has decided to dig a massive hole in my garden here. Oh, I had some phlox that I trimmed back as well. So basically, and some Amsonia that I cut back. So basically that was all that's inside the fenced-in garden here. There's Riley. He helped a little bit with that. He just stood watch and helped a little bit. So anyway, but that's what happened with inside the garden here. And my pots, I'm gonna have to get all new pots because they all started chipping. But that's okay. They were pretty for a season, and they lasted for the season, so that was nice. But I'm gonna get new ones, and because I have to transplant my what do I have in there? My violas and pansies in there. So I'm gonna come over out here this way a little bit. And I trimmed this back a little bit. This is my abelia, kaleidoscope abelia. Look at that color. Pretty cool, huh? I trimmed that back. The squirrels have been at my, they've done their duty with my violas and pansies. Helpful. Not so much. Anyway, but this is the kaleidoscopeabelia that I trimmed back the top a little bit so I could see the actual pot that's there. So this pot has been here for a while. It does so far pretty well in the weather. So I'm excited about that. So I have to clean. There's a weed. Gotta get rid of that. And then right here was another daylily, so that got cut back as well. So anyway, so that's what happened inside the garden. I have to clean up some of this. These are, I have to get rid of this weed cloth. When the yard got redone, they put the weed fabric down, and it's not very helpful, and it just kind of gets in the way, so I have to cut that back. Anyway, and here are some tiger lilies that are remaining. I have to clean them out as well. So, but that's, you know, continuing story of garden clean out to prepare for the new season. I have to plant my new scabiosa right here. I'm going to put them right there. Anyway, and this in the middle here is a ginormous, it's Delosperma or ice plant. It's really, really big. It's been here for about 4 years. It was a teeny tiny plant, and it just spread all over the place. And it has really, really beautiful, like iridescent magenta flowers on it. So I love it. But anyway, so this is it. And hope you're having a good day. Hope you get a chance to get out in this nice weather if you're on the East Coast, the Midwest. Say hi, Riley. Hi, Riley. We're having some good weather this weekend. I hope those who are having not so good weather are safe. And thank you again for joining me on another video. And thank you for the likes and subscriptions and the comments. I really appreciate them. Looking forward to continuing to build the community. So I hope you're enjoying this. And if you have any questions or comments, just let me know. And it's good to hear from you. So I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you in the next video.